Now and later. I don't know if this is going to be now and later-ish or just flavored. So, as we can see, welcome to the 10th day of Christmas, where we will be trying now and later sour apple candy canes. It says now and later the long-lasting chew, but I think that's just a brand name, branding. So let's give this a taste. This is another one that the family didn't get the taste test, but it is just sour apple, so it's not like it's an extremely unusual, rare novelty flavor. So I don't think anybody's directly feeling like they've been left out. So there we go. These shrink-wrapped ends are not always easy to get into. Come on, what do we got? What do we got? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Work with me. There we go. So, green and white. And there's some more candy cane on the floor now. And it's mostly white in the center, but just the striping on the outside. It's not too different from a standard sour apple flavor. The crumble and the crunch is good, though. There is something that's a little bit different about this sour apple flavor. I don't want to call it a creaminess, because it's a very artificial tone. But it is distinctly, it's almost like a gum aftertaste. Somewhere between a gum and a, like a taffy. There's like a taste quality. And their sour apple has some tartness to it, but also has a little bit of that, I don't want to call it the meat of the apple, but it has some of that fresh apple saucy tone to it. So it's like you took a applesauce made from Granny Smith apples and incorporated into it a taffy, or incorporated it into a taffy, or almost like a caramel, but it's not the caramel flavor. It's some of the extra tone that comes from a caramel, but not caramel flavor itself. Although, I wonder if you cook this down in a pan with some butter or sweetened condensed milk, if you could incorporate it into a caramel apple flavor. I mean, it's not super sour. I've had much more sour apple flavors. So honestly, that's kind of good. I love a good Granny Smith apple, but if that's the only thing you're bringing to the flavor, it's not an everyday seek out snack. It's something that you could do every now and then as a special occasion or sort of as a novelty. Like the warheads are there to be a novelty, not an everyday snack. And so these, or I would almost say it's less of a taffy or a caramel, and almost more like some of the other flavors that come with like an icing. So if you were to take like a if you were to take maybe like a Jolly Rancher or apple Skittle, and well, no, Jolly Rancher has a very different artificial flavor. This does taste like the meat of the apple and a bit of that skin. But if you were to take those things and make an applesauce, I guess, and use that to make a frosting or a fondant, this has some of that flavor to it. It's very subtle in there. I mean, you do sort of taste the apple peel. I'd also be curious to see if you can get this sort of apple peel flavor. I wonder if you could sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon and clove on it, make like an apple pie candy cane. I mean, that's really what I would like to see. Too many people go for just like a fruity flavor or just like a minty flavor or something like that. Like more complex dessert flavors would be kind of nice. An apple pie or, like I know Thanksgiving is more commonly associated with a pumpkin pie, but like a pumpkin pie flavored candy cane, I think you'd get a bit of success with that. Ooh, a pecan pie candy cane. I should probably look into thinking about some of these things here. Honestly, one of the better sour apple tastes I've ever gotten off of a candy. That's kind of nice. And that leaves us with two more flavors. Well, three more flavors technically, but tomorrow we have lemon heads. And then after that, pina colada or cotton candy. Or should we finish with both? That is the question. Question mark. All right, so that's the 10th day of Christmas. See you tomorrow for the 11th day. And that sourness is starting to kick in.